And you know, we all knew in January when we weren't getting any snow and it was a little mild out there that we'd be getting it sooner or later.
Just a matter of time.
Yeah.
A little payback here.
You
Old
bet.
Man Winter has been a little sluggish with our winter season, but making up for it, another winter storm watch here hoisted for southern Wisconsin, and we're going to be talking about some wind mixing in with the storm as well. So again, today, wind gusts that are coming off the lake, a little breeze, not terrible, green light go there. Tomorrow, easterly winds could be gusting 10 to 20 miles per hour, so we'll put you in the yellow, but most of the day is still dry before the snow comes in, hot and heavy as we get into the evening. Then for your Friday, winds will really be ramping up out of the northeast as the storm bears down on us, 25 to 35 miles per hour. So that certainly will lead to some issues here. Your impact timeline reflects that. Again, the snow starts as we get into late afternoon back to the west, probably not until after that commute for the greater Milwaukee area. Then the heavy snow will take hold as we continue through the overnight, and we will have reduced visibilities and then possibly lingering lake effect snow as we go through parts of your Friday. Blowing snow will also be an issue, so it's all there in that impact timeline, and you'll want to take some proper precautions if you do need to travel, especially through Thursday night and into early Friday. Again, today, though, we've got some high, thin clouds out there. In fact, starting to see more of just clear sky once again as that drier air is really taking hold. So a nice Wednesday, temperatures lower part of the 40s and then only falling back through the 30s overnight. Tomorrow's cloud cover should be a little thicker, but again, dry for the most part during the daylight period. However, some of our western spots, say Beaver Dam down to Fort Atkinson, could already start to see that snow by late afternoon. Notice the greater Milwaukee area still dry at 5 o'clock. So again, hopefully you make it home on a dry note. Then the snow really starts to pick up. Winds also ramp up out of the northeast, and that will continue right through the overnight. Now, come Friday morning, some of our western spots are already drying out by 7 a.m. And then for the rest of us, we're probably starting to see that wrap up by about noon. Temperatures will be cold enough that this is all snow for this particular event. But watch this as we go through Friday. Later on in the evening, we may see some lake effect bands develop here with more of a northeast wind. So we'll be watching for that. And then that should be wrapping up as we get into Saturday morning, as you see there. So let's talk about snow totals here across the area. Easily a swath of about 5 to 6 inches. Looks pretty uniform across the area. So again, this takes us right through Friday morning. So here we are at about 6 inches in Milwaukee, but then again, watch what happens with any of that lingering lake effect. If some of those bands set up, maybe we squeeze out another inch here. So that's why we could have some of those locally higher totals here right along the lakefront. Again, the winter storm watch begins tomorrow at 6 p.m. and runs until Friday at the noon time. So we'll be watching for that. It's actually this storm right here. So that is going to be moving in quickly as we go through the day tomorrow. Again, 42 right here in the city of Milwaukee. Other spots also into the lower 40s, and we may cool back a little bit lakeside, but inland spots should hold tight mid-40s this afternoon. Then the snow for Thursday evening through at least Friday morning. And then ahead for the weekend, another chance for some snow as we get into Sunday into Monday, and temperatures staying in the 30s through the rest of the 7-day.